Hey, party people. Nah, I'm just kidding. Hey, what's up? This is Fich Killroeye. And, because me and, Corby, the Rebirth, we've been playing some Company Heroes of late. And we thought we'd be pretty swagger to go on and take on two normal computers. So, as you can see, we have Corby, who's rolling British, and me, who's rolling English, or US of A, because I do not have those packs yet. And then our two normal computers. So I'm just going to load this in. I don't know how long it's going to take, so I might just cut shit out if it takes too long. From McGeckian's War, I guess. And, you know, stuff. Oh god, rolling 6 FPS. I don't know how this video is gonna turn out. I'm playing a replay and I'm recording that replay, so. Man, anyway, before this match, we actually played with Johnny. And, me and him played a match, and I don't know if I'm gonna show it because it's kind of embarrassing and not really fun, but, unfortunately, we don't have any audio for this, because this is just, like, after the fact. Oh, okay, that's fun. Anyway, I'm gonna speed it up all the way, because this is actually a really long game. And I don't know who I want to record. I might just go with myself, because I know how to comment on what I was doing. And, so yeah, let's speed it up all the way. Anyway, we were playing with Johnny, and it was me and Johnny versus Corby and a normal computer. And me and Johnny, we made a good push, and then we established a line, and then we sort of got fucked up. And let me just switch to the AI so you can see where they're at. So basically, they made some shit right off the bat, and you know, for whatever reason, this HQ always put his stuff up here, and later on you'll see that I actually start putting some artillery on this base and inadvertently destroy all of this HQ's buildings, and that was kind of cool. So anyway, they're taking a lot of this, and I should turn that off. And I think if I just let's go back to Corby. Again, this is my first time doing this, so I'm not sure how this is gonna turn out. Anyway, so me and Johnny were playing against Corby. We made a great first line, but Corby was playing as the Elite Panzers, which is the next step after the Germans is the Elite Panzers. That's the other team, kind of like with the U.S. You have the British forces. So, anywho, Corby had a normal computer, and we thought, well, we should push against the normal computer first, just in case. And unfortunately, we encountered some heavy resistance, but we managed to destroy the NPC's HQ. I think we did it twice, actually, and the second time it stuck. So then we started going after Corby. Little did we know Corby was hiding his actual base of infantry. He wasn't really rolling as many tanks as he was infantry. And so some Corby's rolling in. And so while we were trying to just get units into Corby's base, destroy his HQ. We must have destroyed his HQ at least 3 times. And we didn't think he had any tanks. Little did we know, again, he actually repaired the NPC's base, and we got fucked up. So, me and Johnny ended up losing. And, we put up a really good fight. And if it wasn't for that NPC, we might have actually had Corby in a corner. But to be quite fair, Corby's a fucking pimp at this game. And he's using the Panzer Elite, which are just unfucking beatable when it comes to armor. So to give you a little bit of what's going on, because since we don't have the audio, I can't explain everything. I had a sniper in here, and then I put a sniper in this building, and an MG nest. I was thinking the plan here was to get some howitzers around here, and just be able to barrage. And so the plan was to fortify this in some way. So I had a sniper here, so they couldn't take this. I had a sniper in there, but I had a sniper in there, but they kind of fucked that up. And then Corby was gonna secure this area. Now he's got the British, which are really good at digging in and staying dug in. It just costs a lot of gasoline, if I recall correctly, and you'll see what happens next. But so anyway, this is me. And what was I doing at this point? I think I was just trying to get a tank or some vehicles up, yeah. And I only had the howitzer shots, and I wasn't necessarily thinking about it, but I inadvertently made a lot of snipers. And right here you can see I'm making 2 more snipers. Corby taught me something. It's actually really smart. You put the snipers in camouflage, and then you tell them not to fire, and then you put them back in the base. I always found useful to put them right back here, but I mean back here is fine too. You just don't want any units to see him or run over him or anything. You put him back here, and then you just focus on the HQ. Now, you might be asking, why do you focus on the HQ? Why not go after the fucking Panzer Command? Why don't you go after the Sturm Armory? You got light armor that you have to take care of. There was one there, but you might be asking, why do you want to go for the HQ? I think it's because the HQ is the best place to go. You destroy the HQ, they no longer have the capability to spawn engineers unless they have a building, and then they create another base. But then when their HQ is gone, they can't make any engineers, which means they can't create anything on their thing, and then they can focus on destroying these things. You focus on destroying these while they have no way to heal unless they go and make another mini HQ. But I find destroying their HQ is sort of like getting rid of their company commander things. It's getting rid of the ability to really spawn in engineers, and engineers are what's going to heal his Panzer Command when I drop these howitzers in there whenever I do that. And just a little, what, stormtroopers, yeah. I still have the sniper in here. I don't know why he wasn't killing him. I guess he's too far away. And then over here I was just holding the tank, trying to make sure they didn't come at me. Little did I know that tank was right there. Otherwise I would have gone after it, but the fog of war, I'll enable it. He's just out of sight, so... yeah, no, I want to see if I fortified this. So I ended up putting barbed wire up, but then, and then I was thinking, I'll put sandbags up. And then that got interrupted, so I started putting them up again. So then here I have a howitzer, and I plan on making a second one, and I have the tools necessary. I was just a little underprepared. And I don't think at the time I knew... Oh, I did have a sniper up here, okay. So I did know that was there. I just didn't act on it. And I thought, get rid of their Panzer Command, get rid of their Sturm, and then they'll start rebuilding, and you can just tell your sniper to shoot the engineers. That's always a good thing. When you have the sniper, if there's 2 engineers trying to repair this base, you just take them out, and generally, nothing will hit your sniper. And right about now, I was probably talking to Corby, and Corby was telling me, hey, Fish, I'm going to put his strike in there, so, you know, watch out for that. And let's see what he had. He had the artillery barrage, which he probably used. Oh, he wanted me to get in range for that. That makes sense. And then I know he took a really hard hitting, unfortunately, and I know a lot of tanks got in here. And as you can see, this chick, he had emplacements here, and unfortunately, they're down now, and he has a tank. And he never really asks me for help. He never needs it. And he chased these guys out, and then starts defending. And then my guys start defending, and somehow I hit his rear armor. As you can guess by now, I was running infantry, and they fucked me up, which was not cool. And this could be the beginning of the end for us. Right here, I don't remember exactly. There's his little plan of spawn-in units, if I recall correctly. I didn't lose my sniper just yet, and these are the health of the buildings. Oh yeah, they're remaking the Panzer Command, which I guess we didn't know, but Corby was having a really tough time. He was taking the blunt of the damage, and I think we end up destroying this HQ 2 to 3 times. I don't recall exactly. I remember he put that in there, and, you know, no health, low health, high health, and then for whatever reason I started shooting at these guys. He actually dies because there's a camouflage sniper, and I get really close to him and try to shoot him, and the sniper actually kills me. I'm just looking to see what things he has. Yeah, so you can see there were quite a few enemy units, and there's the HQ being destroyed. I had what did I have? I had, I think, the howitzer missiles, not the 25-pounder, but the howitzer thing. Oh, did I die from my own artillery that time? I think I might have. Anyway, and then I think I decided I'm gonna start attacking there. Let's see what these guys. Oh yeah, because I moved 1 unit up. I apologize if it seems like I don't know what I'm talking about, because I did play this just a few hours ago, but then again, it was a few hours ago. And if you know anything about Company Heroes, you'll know that a few hours ago can mean fucking anything. So here Corby's being nice enough to tell me that at this point he was getting hit really hard, and he didn't have the resources nor the manpower to continue defending this little corner. You're thinking, well, Corby, why didn't you just defend the little corner? It's like, because he kept getting fucking hit by every artillery, every tank. So we start amassing a few units. He moves back. I start creating these anti-tank things, and we prepare for a fucking battle, believe me, you. I think I tried moving another sniper in there, as you can see, and what? They're just chilling, and they got their fucking thing back. I recall now, we were actually trying extremely hard to kill them before they got that up. They killed my units, and these guys are taking that. That's my tank. I must have pushed that tank up there to cover these guys. So as you can see on the map on the bottom left, they're fucking mobilizing, right? And I think, if I recall correctly, they ended up making something like 54 armor tanks. Armor, I shouldn't say tanks. Anti-infantry and armor combined. I think there's 54 of them. You're like, 54? 54. It's like, see this? See this beautiful plot of land? This huge tract of land? Talk to me in 25 minutes. And again, I'm speeding this up 8 times because if I recall, I keep saying recall, I apologize if that's getting old. If I remember correctly, this game went on for 2 hours and 8-9 minutes. So we're getting kind of close to the end. They start making a push, and I had the sniper in here, so I thought I'll just start spawning in units, and I'll get some howitzers here. As you can see, I got some howitzers. I'm like, I'll just start barraging, right? That's got to be the best course of action. Personally, I've found that if you don't barrage and you try to fortify, you'll end up being countered, and your fortifications will be broken, and then you won't be able to attack. So I find attacking as soon as convenient is the best course of action. What do we got? We got Corby moving out some units. I don't remember what we were doing. I think we were trying to take back land so we could get some population cap, but that might have been a little later. Yeah, it looks like we're taking land. It looks clear so far. Looks pretty clear. Right now they're just trying to take out... I believe I moved some of my units up here, and I was going to make a mini HQ and then just get a bunch of riflemen, but that didn't work out, as you can see. Corby comes up to help me. They start mobilizing all of this shit, and it's like, fucking cunts. And then this HQ is... What? Let's see what this HQ is at. No health. So, that HQ actually got destroyed for a second time, and we had, quite honestly, no intention of going after this one back here. Even though we saw this, and we saw the other one that we probably just... Oh, here it is, right? No. We saw this, and we thought that belonged to that, so we were like, oh, fucking, they've got another one, right? Actually, it was that one. So, in progress of trying to hinder this one, we were actually doing a double-pronged attack at this one. So, you might be looking at the map saying, Fish, what the fuck's going on down there? I'll tell you. Tanks, motherfucker. And they're moving a sniper in, because they're dicks. And then... someone just fucked him up. We were taking an attack. Why were we being attacked? I was trying to amass a number of tanks. Corby had some fuel. He had very low munitions and very low manpower. And at this point, I think I had relatively good everything. But you can see I was burning through munitions and such pretty quickly. I had 3 tanks, a sniper, and an engineer. And I don't know where the fuck they were. They were probably out playing with their cock somewhere. So again, we don't record the audio because we don't know if something's going to be a good match or a funny match or whatever until we actually play it. And we never go in with the intention of recording because it could just be the shittiest game ever, and you just recorded all that. Now you have to deal with it, and you could either delete it or you could not delete it. It's up to you. So we don't have any audio for this. I assure you, we felt fucking backed up. We got all these units. These are my tanks, actually, trying to take that. I think it's a Stug 4, yeah. And then I get this guy over here to take out this Stug 4. And then they just love this fucking hill. Honestly, like flies to a piece of meat or mosquitoes to sugar water. They were just there, and again, you will see that later on. So they get these anti-infantry, which could really fuck up Corby's main line of fucking anything. And you might be thinking, well, what were you doing? It's like, we didn't have the resources to do much of anything. We honestly didn't know how this was going to come out.